From having a crazy mathematical physics theorem named after them to being on the national ski team, these actors' hidden talents are going to blow your mind. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Gabby with Binge now. Today we're talking about GAC actors who have some crazy secret hidden talents. So without further ado, let's get started. An actress who is not just all about beauty, but also a whole lot of brains. We're talking about Danica McKellar. There's no doubt that McKellar is a brilliant actor, and while she's not on the set, she is busy making a lasting impact on kids. Wondering how? McKellar is best known for her roles in The Wonder Years,
725 verbal, 757 math.
The West Wing,
Come inside and have something to eat with us.
and now for her popular movies on the GAC Family Network.
This is your last time here. Why not try to enjoy it?
But here's what you might not know. McKellar is a math whiz, and not just any other, but New York Times best-selling author of math books for kids. With over 1 million copies sold since 2007, McKellar's books have quite interesting titles, starting with Math Doesn't Suck, Kiss My Math, Hot X, and Girls Get Curves, Geometry Takes Shape. Her books are aimed at middle school and high school students. Take a look at how and why she started writing books.
Middle school girls. I need to teach them fun ways of remembering things, making it silly and fun and taking the stigma off. So that's what I did. And my first book was called Math Doesn't Suck and was a bestseller from the moment it hit the shelves.
She wrote her first children's picture book, Good Night Numbers, in 2017, followed by 10 Magic Butterflies, the Bath Time Math Time series, and Do Not Open This Math Book, aimed at 6 to 8-year-olds. Through her books, she introduced us to the sweet character of Mr. Mouse while helping kids and their teachers with Common Core addition and subtraction. So what qualifies McKellar to write as she does? Danica is indeed a wonderful woman. She is an internationally recognized mathematician and advocate for math education. She holds a PhD in mathematics from the University of Chicago and has been honored by Britain's esteemed Journal of Physics and the New York Times for her work in mathematics. In an interview with Steve Harvey, she elaborated on how math has boosted her self-confidence. She said,
"This guy tapped me on the shoulder and said, 'Excuse me, aren't you that girl?' And I swore he was gonna say, 'From the Wonder Years,' or 'Who played Winnie Cooper?' And instead he said, 'Aren't you that girl who got the 22?
Her most notable achievement is her role as co-author of groundbreaking mathematical physics theorem, which also bears her name, the Chayes-McKellar-Wynn theorem.
Percolation and Gibbs-Taylor's multiplicity for ferromagnetic Ashken-Teller models on Z2. Also known now as the Chayes-McKellar-Wynn theorem.
McKellar's 10th McKellar math book, The Times Machine, hit shelves in June 30th, 2020, and we are certain there are many more to roll out soon. Moving on to the next.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama.
Okay, now how many of you can do that? Candice Bergen is loaded with talents, but this one has to be the most unique one yet. Best known for starring as DJ Tanner in ABC's hit show Full House,
But just for one night, can't we put him in a kennel or something?
and in Netflix's spin-off Fuller House. Bergen is a busy wife, mom, actress, best-selling author, and inspirational speaker. Is there anything that she can't do? The actress is an American history buff. She told Fox News she can name all of the US presidents in order by memory, which she learned while she was in high school. If you follow the star on social media, you know she's not afraid to share posts about her faith and conservative values. Bergen also talks about her faith in her book, Kind is the New Classy. Acting, writing, speaking, mothering. None of these are my primary purpose, she wrote. They are the roles God has given me to live out my higher purpose of glorifying Him. If I looked to any one of those roles to give my life meaning, I'd struggle when things in that single area didn't go well. But since I know my purpose is to bring God glory, I have the freedom to live it out in every area of my life. I am even free to fail because it's possible to glorify God through all my weaknesses. By the way, did you know that Bergen does all of her own stunts? She told Fox News she loves obstacle course races, like the Spartan or Tough Mudder. She is proud of her own moves in the wrestling episode of Fuller House.
They're going for a double El Explosivo! Oh, they did it!
Well, our love for Candice Bergen has doubled. This list of secret talents only gets better as we go.
And already out of the start, these guys are head-to-head, locked in the battle.
So what you just saw was none other than Trevor Donovan, and this was an actual skiing race. This handsome hunk plays the role of a ski racer on Two for the Win in his latest new movie.
Hi. Hi. You look kind of lonely down here.
But what you might not know is Donovan actually grew up skiing and snowboarding and was a member of the US teen ski team. He once said that it was one embarrassing moment while skiing as a child that helped teach him how to put himself in other people's shoes. He shared more about his skiing history. He said,
I was competing for the Far West team, which is a regional team in the western half of the United States, and on my way to the development team of the United States ski team.
He said that he always thought he was holding up the other people on the team. He shared these experiences during an anti-bullying assembly at Deer Lakes Middle School in 2019. And his talents are not just limited to skiing and snowboarding. Check this one out. Needless to say, Donovan performed most of his own stunts for his movie, Two for the Win, which released in January 2021. Next up, Jessica Lowndes. Jessica Lowndes is a world-renowned storyteller who has captivated audiences across mediums. Wake unto me. From starring in projects like 90210 to penning films like Over the Moon and Love, Jessica has emerged as a prominent voice of her generation. Her latest project, Harmony from the Heart, finds her putting all of her talents on display. How could life ever be the same? Wish I could tell you what I'm thinking. Lowndes said in an exclusive interview, "There are home videos of me singing when I was 3, but I was also performing. I've always done both. That's what's been so cool about writing these projects and executive producing them. Jessica is a complete package. Acting, check. Singing, check. Writing movies, check. But here's something that might surprise you. The actress loves to paint in her free time. Here's what she's once posted on Instagram that clearly says how much she loves to paint. She truly is a total package of creativity, but hey, we've got one last talent to reveal, which is horseback riding. With that, let's move on to the next. We've seen Cameron Matheson host shows and display his skills as an actor, but did you know he could also shake a leg and pull off some sexy moves? Viewers often do not realize that the individuals hosting their favorite entertainment shows are talented performers in their own right. For instance, many people love tuning in to watch Cameron Matheson as a popular correspondent, but many forget that he is a highly accomplished actor.
Because you're proud of your town, and I admire that. Besides, I've always wondered who won Best Upstate Town 2016. Now I know. Matheson's
hidden talent surfaced when he was featured in the popular show Dancing with the Stars.
You know we never stop, we never rest, y'all. The black eyed people keep it funky fresh, y'all.
Matheson and partner Edyta Sliwenska truly sizzled the dance floor, and boy was that hot. Well, the judges gave them 25 points, but America left them in the bottom 2. Matheson and Edyta bounced back strong and pulled off another killer performance in week 8. It was the second week in which they had to dance 2 dances on judging night. They drew the Viennese Waltz and the Cha-Cha, and Matheson, who had been doing double duty on AMC and Dancing with the Stars for 2 months, was excited before taking the stage. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Matheson and Edyta received the least votes and were eventually booted off the show. With his appearance on a dance show, Matheson proved to us that he is not only a stellar actor and an impeccable host, but he is also an incredible performer. We're moving on to an actor who wanted to be a Ninja Turtle. We're talking about Nick Bateman. Nick Bateman recognized his calling in life at an early age. He wanted to be a ninja. This zeal led him to pursue martial arts, which later formed the foundation of his true calling, acting and modeling.
As a kid, I used to love this.
Yeah, well, that's a nice one.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm horrible at decorating these things.
Born and bred in Toronto, Canada, the 31-year-old now lives in LA. Take a look at some of his moves. His first acting gig in 2011, Hobo with a Shotgun, and a stint with Abercrombie & Fitch where he worked with the photographer Bruce Weber for a campaign shoot shaped his career and brought him into the limelight. Bateman not only fancies martial arts but is also a 4-time world champion. This talent has surely helped him land several movies under his belt, from Tapped Out, A Winter Wedding, and The Matchmaker's Playbook.
What are you doing in my room?
You mean Gabby's room?
I mean my room.
And you are?
Are you a stripper for the party?
No.
In an interview, Bateman said, "One of my idols is Forrest Gump, and he worked hard to achieve what he set his mind to. I believe we live in a day and age where all of us can do whatever we want. If I want to do fashion designing and start a company, I can do it. If I want to get into music, I can do that too. There are no limitations. You just have to work hard at everything you do. The only people who are successful are those who don't quit. Martial arts has taught me that." It looks like he owes his success to discipline, determination, and dedication, which are the pillars of any form of martial arts. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. Do you know any other GAC family actors with hidden talents? If not, which one was your favorite from today's video? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you liked today's video, don't forget to leave us a big like on this video, share, and do subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching. Until next time.